I'm just going to do a quick video on what you're meant to be doing in PlanetSide. Now, PlanetSide is an attacking and defending game. I did a video a while ago talking about, you know, what you're meant to be doing, and I feel like I didn't really talk about things too much. I just kind of brushed over them. Now, faction chat's kicking off at the moment because there's a continent. Pardon me. Oh, just downed a load of coffee. The continent alert's kicking off. Now, as you can see in the corner there, there's oh, hello, how you doing? There's 30 minutes left of the continent alert. Now, what that means is that in 30 minutes you have to lock down the continent. Locking down the continent means that you're taking the continent. You're trying to take the most bases in the continent. Now, as you can see, there's a lot going on currently in PlanetSide. It's been really busy these past few days. There's a 24 fight going on there. There's a 1 to 24 going on here. Now, I think there's more than that actually. And there's a one. Now, when I went, I was looking around earlier. I went over here, and that was quite busy. Now, this is the map currently. Now, the map's not very good for NC at the moment. We seem to be getting a lot of bases taken. But to click the map, you click the touchpad and you press L2 to zoom out. Now, currently I'm at Sanctuary. You might be at Sanctuary, sorry. What I mean, you're currently at Warp Gate, but if you're in Sanctuary is what I meant. Go to these world terminals and go across to Esamir. That's what we're currently on. So I'm currently in the warp gate. Now, this is called the Shattered Warp Gate. It's a different warp gate than normal warp gates, but it's still a warp gate. Has a giant shield around it. The enemy can't get in. But what you're meant to be doing is, you're meant to be, so it comes down to like loads of factors. So it can come down to population, how many people's online for your faction. It can also come down to things like if you're in a squad, an organised squad, if you're in an unorganised squad. Comes down to the enemy and what the enemy's doing. There's so many factors on defending and attacking in this game that it can really get confusing. It is what it is. Really, the confusion factor is there. Now, there's other things to do in game, like directives. Sometimes you'll see people doing directives. You'll see a guy running around with what looks like a good camo, or he'll have something on him that looks good, and you'll think, this guy looks like he's been playing years. Why isn't he doing? Why doesn't he come and help me attack this base? The reason why you might see a certain outfit not attacking the base, or you might see a certain group of people not doing things, is because they're probably going for directives, or they're just trying to go to the busiest fight. People tend to go in the middle on most maps and fight it out. Now, that can be because they're trying to get to the busiest fight. They're not interested about attacking and defending bases. Now, as a new player, this can get confusing because you've probably seen PC where they're trying to fight over a base. Now, I'm in an outfit currently that does defend and attack bases. We try to on, you know, when we're on. Now, we're not always active and we're not always, you know, busy. Now, this, you know, this goes for other outfits as well. They're not always on. Same goes for the enemy outfits. You know, you might end up taking the whole map, and you look, and you know, there's only a few purple bases and a few red bases, and we took everything on the map. This is because maybe we're over popping, or the enemy is under popped, or whatever the case may be. You know, but generally the census is around attacking and defending bases. So Eli Tower, I'm trying to find a base that can go and attack. So let's go to Matson's Triumph. So I'll show you what you're meant to be doing. So I've just gone into the map and I've pressed square to redeploy. You get these green things. Now, you wouldn't get these if you wouldn't get these green markers at places like these. This is because you can't take them yet. You can't spawn there. You haven't took them. Now, in order to spawn at the base, so let me show you. So I'll go to Pale Canyon, which is the base before the base that I need to go to. You pull a mobile spawn point, and then you go to the base and attack it. Now, some bases have 3 points, some bases have 1 point, just depends on the base. You can look at the base by hovering over it and zooming in and seeing how many points it's got. So I've come out the spawn, which is my spawn down there, and I'm going to this spawn here. I'm going to this vehicle terminal. Now I'm going to a Sunderer, and I'm going to pull a Sunderer. Now there's different Sunderers you can use to attack a base. I'm going to use a stealth cloaking Sunderer. I can hear an enemy air vehicle around. Hope I don't get killed. So yeah, so I need to go towards the base that I need to attack. As you can see, the nice 151 logo. But yeah. So you have to drive to the other base. Now there is other ways to spawn at the base, like using a Valkyrie or using a Galaxy or whatever, but I'm just giving you the basic basic 1-2 really. So there's a guy flying around the base for some reason, shooting somebody. He's getting in a firefight, I think. Now if you leave this here like this, they should go invisible. There you go. Now you won't get that as a Sunderer. You won't get the invisible thing. You have to build it up. But yeah, hopefully they don't see me. So I'm at the base right now. Now I have to run and attack it. Now generally you won't be doing this as a solo player. You'll be doing it more as you know, in a group or with other people. The reason why you don't solo go around trying to solo cap bases, because it can be quite hard to do. And people, it's just like, it takes away from the aspect of having a squad or an outfit to push bases with. Now I'm just going around here just checking there's no snipers, because I thought there was a guy up here. Now as you can see, Bravo hasn't been taken yet. Now these are what's called like these are what you need to capture. These are like capture points. As you can see at this particular base, just the enemies here, so I have to be careful. There's an Alpha there, and a C there, and a B there. Now, if I go up to it, it will say that I can't capture it. Oh, is it because they're backcapping? Oh, they are. Now, what you do at this base is it will start capturing it, and it will turn from your colour, from their colour to your colour. I didn't know they were capturing the next base. But yeah, so here you capture these points. Now as you can see here, there will be points on either side. Now they glow like that. As you can see a massive A on the map. That's where you're meant to be going. You're meant to be attacking them. Now it comes down to outfits and outfits pushing. Now I'm going to go to the next base, which is Pale Canyon. I'm going to go back a base, and I'm going to try and stop the cap from being taken. Now it's important to note that obviously it's a group thing. You know, don't feel the need to go and try and cap as a solo player. You know, as a new player, you could ask people in faction chat. So to use chat, you swipe the touchpad from right to left, and you'll get this chat menu come up. Okay, I don't know who that guy's. So here you've got faction chat. Now you can comment in faction chat and ask for help, and people will, or just ask for tips, and people will give you help. As you can see, there's something going on here, so I need to be careful. As you can see, I don't know where the guy's gone. Oh, he's around here. So just let me try and kill this guy. Aiming's terrible, you know. I literally unlocked the God Sword 2 days ago, which is oh. Yeah, so I died. But you could see the general census of what you're meant to be doing. So he's attacking a base, and you're defending a base. Now I could go into faction chat and ask for help. I could ask my outfit to come and help me. But I'm just trying to give you an example of, you know, what the whole census is. So you go to the capture point, which they're trying to take. There's 50 seconds on the clock because you can see it's counting down.
Step it up.
And yeah. As you can see here, I'm counting down. He's chucked a grenade. As you can see, it's contested. Oh mate, he's killing me. But yeah, that's what you're meant to be doing. So you go to a base, you try and defend it, and then the enemy tries and attacks it. So I hope this kind of answers your question. I'm just going to go and kill this guy if I can kill him. I struggled to kill him, but I haven't done gunplay for ages because I was doing my Sunder directive for God knows how long. Oh, just died again. But yeah, if you're attacking and defending a base, it's best to be doing it as a squad. You come across lots and lots of good players doing this. So yeah, I hope this answers your question. I'm just going to go over here real quick. I should have killed him really and defended the base, but never mind. So yeah, you do it more as an organised squad. You get organised squads doing it. The general census around it is organisation and squad play. You can't go to a base and defend it on your own. It comes down to how many people are on, like how many people for your faction are pushing bases. Most people just seem to want to farm in the middle. Now there's no wrong with that. Like there's nothing wrong with farming in the middle. Some people are doing directives, but when you're trying to defend or attack a base, it can kind of get a bit annoying. And as a new player, you don't tend to do many directives because you don't really know what directives are, and it's hard to get started doing a directive because you need to have the guns unlocked in order to do it or whatever it is. But I hope this answers your question. I'm sorry if I've not covered anything. I try and cover things. I re-watch my videos to see if I've done anything or missed anything out. And this is like the 4th video I've done because I've tried to explain it the best I can for new players. It's really hard to explain, and it's really hard to get the, you know, get it right so that new players understand. There's a lot of new players coming into the game and a lot of people are confused. So if you have any questions, just pop them down in the comment section. I've started slacking off on my videos a lot now because I'm just really trying to round out obviously the new player stuff. If there's anything comes up new player related, I'll try and cover it. I know a lot of missions and there's a lot of stuff going on. People do missions now. That's a thing. People do like if you go into missions, you get the campaign. People do the campaign stuff. Like that's a thing. So yeah. So you know, people do that. People do all sorts, and it's good. So I'm going to leave it there anyway. I'm not going to ramble on. There's loads to do in PlanetSide, but the general census around it is attacking and defending. So I hope this answers your question on what you're meant to be doing. And yeah, if you have any questions, pop in the comments, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.